So everything is the same place. 2 makes it easy. And I have the ghouls, I have the specters, I have the golems. Everything good. Hey, Ventus. Yeah, I thought it was about time to just do a little bit at least. Try to get a little bit of progress in this bad boy and get some gloves back. Because after I ruined the last gloves, I just decided to throw them out. I didn't even want to wear them. What is this bad boy? Okay, I need to remember things. Health potions, you say? Need to use those. Let's try that again. Easy. What? What killed me? What is this? Okay, let's try that again. So far, so good. I think I should just choose Resurrected Checkpoint. Why do I have a timer? What's with the timer thingy? Do I care about that? There's constantly a 4-second timer. Why? That can't be important. Oh, thank you, fantastic. That might be cool. Gonna suck for you to write everything out on mobile, isn't it? I probably wouldn't do that myself. What class do you usually play? Or what build do you play? I guess it's not so much classes. No, I lost 3 Ember. It's I think I need survivability. So that's why I haven't used my 2 passive points yet. But I also don't know what kind of survivability I should get. And the build I saw, they spec so far down into like the left side of the tree. And I don't see myself getting down there anytime soon unless I just remove everything. Yeah, I am very much a one build Andy. Assassin Frostblades is fun. Is it a very active build? Or how does it play? I have a guy like, okay, so I have my window open and there's someone sitting on his porch watching sports or something, yelling at the TV, like, yeah, good job, yeah, goal. And like, yeah, okay, guy. I know, I've never been able to get into sports like that. I always feel like an idiot screaming at the TV. Active compared to minions. I really like the Trap Assassin in Diablo 2. I thought that was a fun build, but that is also like to a large degree very similar to minions. Okay. So where do we want to place down stuff here? I think I want this red chest. That seems cool. Monsters are immune to cold damage. I don't know if that seems cool. Monsters pen and lemma. Additional rare weapon. I only have 4. 1, 2. I think it's gonna be really hard to do something proper here. Because if I put one down here, then the next one over there. I need 1, 2. Maybe that can. Let's try it. Let's try it. It might work. I lost it there. What am I doing up here? Just like this. How far? Like that. And we do this bad boy. Think. I feel like this is the best I can do. Any suggestions? Any ways to improve this? I think this is like the peak. It's as good as it's gonna get. It's a shame I'm not getting this. But I can only get this and I cannot double it with anything else. %. 80% is relatively high. This is 40, 50. I think that's fine. I give you a short second before I upload. Just in case you're like, no, don't be an idiot. I think we're good. It's too late now anyway. What the fuck, man? Stop spawning in town, please. Start spawning at checkpoints.
That would just make life complicated.
It'll take me a million years to get back there now. God damn it.
Too much clutter.
Even have full inventory, so I should just have sold stuff in the city. God damn it. What's this? I'm gonna use a bow. Holy shit. That might be good. Might actually be an upgrade. So frustrating. Yeah. The remnants apply their buffs in the order they exploded, so if something has chest item rarity, it applies to the chests that are blown after that remnant, or blown in the same charge. That was like my theory as well. So I'm happy to get that confirmed. It felt like the only logical way it could work. Oh my god. Do me small die. Is there any reward or anything for not dying? Like any bonus? I guess that's not right. Am I supposed to run out of this? Okay. Can I start by going back to town? This will take a while. That's to unfold here. I was hoping that was gonna be better. Perfect. Twice the viewer.
You getting there?
Sell items. Bad. Is better than mine. Annoying I cannot compare them when I sell them. Energy shield. Max life quite a lot, but let's get rid of it. This bad boy just seems to have bad stats. All it has got going for is that I cannot talk today. Maybe we'll just do a silent stream where I can mess stuff up.
Still breathing, eh?
Yeah, it's good. Sounds like a support gym, but I guess it wasn't. So from the awesome chest, I only got 3 blues. Like, damn, son. Expected like at least 1 yellow, maybe a legendary. It really stands out to me. So, Princess, I've been wondering, maybe you can help with this. I'm getting a lot of these items that they can turn normal items into better items, and they can do all kind of things. Am I supposed to take like a white item of a certain type and then try to roll that into a super item? Or is that just not how it works? And does a certain item type have a higher chance of rolling certain stats? Get back to that and finish that thing. The PoE. So for example, I'm wearing the Necromancer circlet. Does that have a higher chance of rolling increased minion things or anything like that, which is what Necromancers are using, or is it just a cool name for an item and all items have the same chance of rolling everything? Whoop, 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 whoop. Where's this Anger of Eternity? During campaign, you will not get super items. All items of the same defense type have the same mods they can roll. More explanation to follow. Is that follow and not that good at you? Oh my god, that's the worst checkpoint. It's slightly better than spawning in town. God damn it. If helmet gives energy shield, it can roll same much as any other helmet which has energy. Same with all items. All armor gloves can roll the same. Okay, so I shouldn't really care about minion stats and such. I need survivability a lot more because I'm the one dying, not my minions. If I remember correctly, energy shield helmets can roll minion mods. Okay. So it's the playstyle that you try to find the item types that you want, and then you try to make them good, or going on. Or do you just only pick up yellows and go from there? Unity might 250, man. That's useless. To be fair, it's probably plenty. Right. Right now your helmet is practically useless. So a bit later in the game, crafting items is the way to get the best items. What do you mean my helmet is useless?
Exile.
What I supposed to?
Exile. You've helped me before. You can help me again, can't you? The Ankh of Eternity. If the legends are correct, the Ankh has powers.
Oh? So I guess I wasn't supposed to come here yet. God damn it. Goddamn open world stuff. Guess it's over there. Would be so frustrating if it's right next to the starting point. But during campaign you should be fine with just picking yellow items and maybe crafting magic items if you don't get good items. Okay. How do you even craft items? I don't think I don't remember stumbling on that yet. There we go. At least I didn't go all the way to the other side of the map twice instead of going here. I'll go and like feel free to backseat. Then I can always tell you if it gets annoying. But right now I don't know what I don't know, so a little bit of backseating might be nice. The guide I was looking at, they had skills out here that I don't have yet. I'm guessing I'm gonna unlock those later. I'm trying to see if any of these things make sense to me, like survivability wise. Hardy. Huh? Like that. Yeah. Two biggest factors contributing to your death are lack of elemental resistance and lack of physical mitigation. Sounds about right. Hello, Clarissa. Oh, I thought it was a pumpkin on her head, but she was just had orange hair. Now I kind of feel bad. Kinda. I don't even know what's happening. We're probably doing great. Now the bus is gonna come. Oh, let's get out of that. And then bus is gonna go phase 2 anytime soon.
Too much clutter. How could I have been so? Should have kept him how he was.
Probably don't need this. Probably won't need that either, to be fair. Mental resistance are simple to get. Just look for those in items. Physical mitigation requires some investment skill tree. It can be armor, block, and evasion off the top of your head. Okay. Already did that. This is one of those sell items. There are more complicated defenses too, but these are basic ones, and of course, even with good resistance and physical, you need energy shield and no health. Yo. Fair.
Stay out of the shadows.
I was out. Be well.
That would just make life complicated.
I appreciate the explanation, Fintas. Don't get me wrong, I'm just a bit low energy today. So, yeah, I appreciate it, very happy. My answers might be a bit calm. Huh. What's this? This might be good. That's what you're saying, Fintas. I heard you tell me I should grab these skills. And then I would be Immortal. 2% chance to defend with 150% armor per 5% missing energy shield. Gee, this is like reading magic cards again. Recover 5% of energy shield over 1 second when you take physical damage from an enemy hit. You take 20% reduced damage from critical strikes. Increases and reductions to armor. It also applies to energy shield. Recharge rate at 20% that value. Okay. 10% increased armor and energy shield from equipped body armor. If equipped helmet, gloves, and boots all have armor and energy shield. This is like magic cards. This is why I quit magic card and played Hearthstone. I feel like anything. So the first one, 2% chance to defend with 150% armor per 5% missing energy shield. To break that down, that means to get a 10% chance to defend with 150% armor, I need to be missing 50% energy shield. And if I have 100% missing, then I get a 20% chance. And right now you're missing a whole gigantic mechanic which gives a shit ton of power and survivability. I guess that's good, then I have something to look forward to. Now I choose one of these, and I have no idea which one. I think I'm gonna take this one. I think this is gonna be the best. I think having increased armor and energy shield from equipped body armor is good. The thing with if helmet, gloves, and boots all have armor and shield, that sounds... I don't have any fucking shield. I don't have any fucking gloves, I mean. Well, that's not so important. I will get that someday. You don't always need to take the mastery, not all of them are useful on builds. Yeah. I think that one was very useful to me. I think that mastery node, whatever, I could have done without that. Is there a way to respec your entire tree, or do you respec like one node at a time? I have so many Path of Exile questions. Way at where we're going. I made pizza today, so I've eaten way too much food. I am so stuffed and so tired. I'm just completely food comaed. But instead of taking a nap, I thought it would be a better use of my time to just play some games, get some streaming done. But it's so tantalizing going and sleep when I've eaten way too much food and I'm tired. But I never feel better after taking a nap. I always feel more groggy and more annoyed. So, but it doesn't stop me from wanting to sleep. Pick up some white stuff. One note at a time, but you can get respect points by using Orb of Regrets, which you can find or buy from other players, or you can respect by using gold by talking to Faustus and Kingsmurk. Gold respecting, however, is quite expensive, and regrets are fairly hard to find on your own. Okay, so that's why people are telling me to stick to a guide and don't try to make my own build and everything. It's just because of that. It sounds slightly punishing. I never really saw the point of limiting respeccing and so on. It doesn't seem like a fun mechanic, and it kind of pigeonholes a lot of players into just doing what they're comfortable doing, because they know if they don't, then it will be hard or at least very expensive to come back. Following guys is the easy way, not necessarily the fun way. I like that. I think that's very true. I would really much rather have fun than be optimized. I think we as gamers have forgotten for a long time that gaming is supposed to be fun. It's not necessarily supposed to be min-maxed. Or at least it doesn't have to be min-maxed, as long as we're having fun. And I think that's what I miss about the early MMO days. Like, everybody was just to some degree a huge retard and didn't really know what we were doing. So we would just all kind of try to do our best, and there was humanity and community. Nobody really blamed each other that much. And like, oh shit, I fucked up. Yeah, well, let's try again. Don't do that again. And just stuff like that. Whereas now with WoW and gear score and leveling guides, and it just gets so restrictive and so. I already have a job. I don't want a second job. I want a game where I can just relax and have fun, and if I want to, the opportunity to try to get better. But I don't want the hardcore experience to be the default. But I want the option to get into the hardcore when I progressed enough and I'm happy with my skill level and so on. What was that? I think I remember World of Warcraft said something, like, obviously not the game, but the developers. They said something they would never allow you to, was it to re-roll the race and to change faction and so on? And then they realized, wait, hold on a second, people want to pay real money for this? Okay, let's get this working. And yeah, sure. I like with that, I actually get why it's a real money purchase, because you kind of need some friction to make that big changes, like changing a server and changing faction, changing race. Maybe not race. But then again, talking about World of Warcraft races, they were insanely imbalanced, and I don't know if they still are, or if nobody cares about the race anymore. I remember humans were the best at PvP because they had a free PvP trinket to break CC. But I was playing an undead warlock, and I was dueling a lot of undead players. Um, Early on in the game, and my main CC was Fear, and they could just Will of the Forsaken it and then just fuck me up. It felt so broken, but it was just because it was a hard counter to me.
Why are you still standing there?
And my brother, he rolled.
You getting there?
Yeah, my brother, he played an undead rogue, and then we would duel a lot, of course. And I was 3 or 5 levels higher than him because he had a job and I was just in need. But it didn't matter. Like, I think he was level 22 and I was level 28, and we duel in front of Undercity. And I would have my succubus, and he would be stealth, of course. And he would pop me, and then I would CC him. Then I would start casting on him and dot him up and so on. And then he would just run towards me like do 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 do. Then I would fear him, and he would just Will of the Forsaken, and then he would sinister strike me twice, and then I'm dead. Like, well, okay, doesn't matter that I use all this CC and I think ahead and try to plan the fight and everything, when you can just negate all my CC and then just go and two-shot me. But it was low level matches. They're not supposed to be balanced or fair, anything that you just do it for fun. I have some gems here. It's fine. I don't use that anyway. So this might be way better than the one I have. If not, even with the gems, it could kind of work. So I am thinking with my brain that I might not need all of this. What is this? Ray Spectre, Melee Splash, Common Raging Spirits, Purity. Okay, so maybe Purity doesn't have to go in there. What can I do? What can I do? I can put Carrion Golem in there. Then you make Spectres. And then nobody is getting minion speed. And that's just how it is. Or maybe you get minion speed. We do this. Let's all put this on because otherwise I'm gonna get confused. Variety of elements. Okay, then I'm gonna sell these before I regret it. Sell this, I think. I don't understand any of them. Then I need some red gems. What's this? I don't understand this. What is a contract? Give it to blah 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 in the Rogue Harbor. Okay. So I should probably know what the Rogue Harbor is. Team support. One. Who works on the Raging Heads? Yeah, let's just go with this one. That's fine. I think then we're Gucci. I might need to resummon things. Contracts are used in high game mechanic too complex to explain using chat. You can safely ignore those for eternity if you want. Nice. Just, need some zombies. There we go. Now we're back. Do you know if there's any like amazing items I could find as a summoner? Like during the campaign? Or any like huge power gain items that I could aim for? I would really like to know what my chase items are, or like what am I building towards? I don't feel like I have that. I think that would be really nice to have. What do I want to do here? I want this one. Don't care about this. Do care about this. But, but fair enough. Can't remember all items for all builds. That's understandable. I don't want this, but it also goes against what I actually want. The thing is because I want to get in and get these three. This one maybe. Good. Just for the survivability. Down here. But then I can go here, then go down and get that. That would be fine. Looking for power spikes, go to Act 3, starting encampment up one set of stairs, and there is some kind of plague at the base of the statue, and click that. Okay, let's try. Why not? Let's see if I can find it. Act 3, start encampment. Go upstairs. This is stairs. Click this plague. Back. Do I complete these? Where's this one? The Lord's Labyrinth. Solve the trials of ascendancy. So I need to do the 2 missing trials. Do you happen to know where they are? Try to look it up. Doing. Okay. Be good, G. Second one I believe is in Act 2. Fuck, can't remember this name of the zone. Fair enough. Path of Exile, Trial Clerk. The Crypt and the Imperial Garden is what I'm seeing. Let's try to go to the Crypt. Just need to find the Crypt. Is it by chance the only? No, I have two. I haven't. Catacombs, I believe. Wasn't that the? I don't remember. I think it was the bottom right. I didn't have right. Crossroads, waypoint, and go south. So okay, so down here and this one. Path of Exile maps. How randomized are they? Like, do you always kind of know where to go? I don't know. I don't remember how to bring up the map. Someone. Overlay map, no. World screen. Okay. Yes, it's this. So is it in relation to the map? Like, no, this is gonna be a bit of an easy place since I'm way over leveled. Most zones have some sort of landmarks that can guide you like roads. Are they like maps or zones or whatever? Are they laid out kind of in the same way that it says on the map? So can I look at this and be like, okay, I need to go like southeast essentially to get to this, or is that not how it works? Yes, that must be the crypt. Right? Am I doing crypt things now? Or did I just go down and click on a random thing? Okay. That just felt random. Okay, just follow roads. I almost did that, but then I completely didn't. Okay, maybe I did. There's a crypt. I feel like it could be a crypt. Yes, yes, yes. Easy. Genius at this game. Ooh, a waypoint. Could have taken me some time. I can just kill him with my movement ability. Jesus, I'm a powerhouse.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown. Fear. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears, through example, through wisdom, through strength. The emperor lights the way through the darker caverns of uncertainty.
Who could have known it's so much easier when you're like 50 levels higher than you're supposed to be?
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Okay, then it's just this one. And that one was Imperial Gardens Act 3. Rome. Real Garden Act.
Hello.
Yeah. Alright, I even found it myself. Getting good at this. Here, I just have to go up here, I'm sure. Then it'll be there. Library? Is that where I'm going? I don't think that's where I'm going, right? Or is it? I don't think so. At least there's a waypoint here. Hello. Okay. No library. Find the 4 golden pages? Nah. You ain't fooling me. He's that's big. Need to go off the road there. Oh, I actually found it. Ah, just get the recipe thingy. And then I can choose not to use it.
Emperor must know
Oh, the easiest one to date.
where he stands. Still breathing, eh?
This bad boy,
Bring me
whatever it is.
supplies, huh?
That would just make life complicated.
Nice. Then I'm like at level 100 now.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. The just goddess presides, the lady of justice, the future of the empire rests in her healing hands.
State path. Let's get it. My location. What? There's a map? If I need a map, don't you just go forward? So I have no idea if things here are gonna deal damage to me out here. I think I'm completely over leveled for this. So I'm not sure how careful I should be. Looks like I need to go up here. Oh, that's not so good. I'm not one-shotting everything.
Either mediocre at best
Bas might still do damage.
Myself in quite the
Mob swarm.
That's when
Am I supposed to find a key?
the hand
Yes, I am.
led me to a forgotten tome on a forgotten shelf in the quiet
Let's check this place out.
summer night. A tome titled Ancient Traditions The rest
Okay. Some Chinese. Has died at position 1 on the ladder. Oh, that is very sad and very funny at the same time. Do I go in here? Beat the labyrinth. Maybe we do this trial? Is this what I'm supposed to do, or am I just doing things wrong?
first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to select its chieftain. The first force trial was a rough-hewn maze infested the Asmeri.
Okay. That was just a nothing burger. Going the right way. Really? Am I supposed to do something down there? Now I'm confused. Because that felt like a whole lot of nothing. Yes, it is labyrinths and puzzles. Okay, okay. I'm going back, I'm going back.
The Asmeri were the first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to... The Asmeri were the Asmeri...
This is one of those thinky moments. Need to touch the door up the stairs. Oh. Oh. I would just have continued.
Wisdom is the offspring of such.
That's one of those PoE moments not giving you guidance, yeah. Ah, I need to go to the next phase, obviously. We can't have a boss with only one phase. That would be ludicrous. That would be heresy. All bosses needs at least 2 or 3 phases. Otherwise they're not fun. Everybody knows this. Like... Oh, am I supposed to follow this bad boy? So this is just like Delves. Somehow this is still better than escort quests. Just because at least I kinda accept that this one cannot move faster. This is moving the speed it can. And it was made for. Whereas a human walking slow is just annoying. Okay. Guess I should kinda move out of these just for the fun of it. I almost feel like I take more damage trying to dodge it than just hanging it. Okay. Holy shit. Ah. Was that the thing, or is there other things I'm supposed to do? I'm just curious if I'm done. The body swap. Minion damage support. Oh, that sounds good. Patient, multiple traps, flesh offering, I have that. Whirling blades also sounds cool. That was just extra loot, okay. Ah. Maybe I'm really quick at just assuming I'm done because I was gonna leave right after that. I'm like, okay, this must be it, I'm out. I have gotten way too used to hand-holdy games, I think. I really think I've gotten used to, like, as soon as a game doesn't tell me what to do, then I must be done with something. Holy shit. Didn't really look at my life there. Am I supposed to do all the switches, or am I just making it more complicated than it needs to be? And I believe that section is done. I got something. The next lieutenant you hit will be instantly killed. But what is a lieutenant? Why would I kill a lieutenant? That sounds like a pet to me. Do I go up or do I go down? I think at this point we just explore everything. There's a passage. Am I going in there? Is there other things I should grab? Switcheroo.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. The Asmeri were
Is this the same place? Do I just go up here again?
they had to be, having been sired in the most
Did
inhospitable
I make a mistake?
only as efficient as those he commands.
Is this the same dude? Or is it a different dude? The same dude? Ah, might be good.
Only one of your lessons was completed. And moment by moment concern, that
I'm doing fine.
understand power
That's good.
intimately. Strong
Feels so confusing.
and extinction. Poor leadership.
Bone circlet, that sounds cool. We'll grab that.
When the Asmeri descended,
Oh, this hurts. Oh, I could just wait, okay. That would have been smarter.
we might excel in times.
We can wait. I am a patient man. There we go. I feel like I am just brute forcing my way through this. Hey, there's like Act 2 end. There's the end of Act 2 in Diablo 2. Where you go to the base area. I don't fucking know what it's called. But it's a really nice area. They don't have these traps though. Is anybody playing the Diablo 2 remastered whatever edition? Eight hallways. I think there's stuff I need to do here, isn't there? I haven't done any puzzle thingy. Jesus Christ. Silk gloves. Would be kind of good. Yes, kind of bound to be better than mine. Nothing there. Overvegetation, let's grab it. Sanatorium halls. Is that really all there is here? Don't hold, stop. Yeah. It was just a mistake. But thank you for letting me know. So I have 2 doors now. Sanatorium halls and something up there. Do I just exit like I haven't done any puzzle thing? Or should I go and explore here or maybe here? Am I missing something? This feels very sus. This is extremely sus to me. You can go to one of and check the current location. I'll show you if you progress from. Oh. Oh. It is such a big game mechanic. Like it's super confusing. Lock door. That hurts a little bit. Yes.
Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door.
Hmm. Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door. I was thinking where there's a silver key, there must be a silver chest. Because I want loot, I don't want doors.
Any mystery
Oh, new book. New book gloves. Lock doors. I'm crank. Oh, then I need to do the other things. I need to do all of them. Now I understand what I'm doing. Nice. I'm god at this game. God damn it. Oh, I need to get out, I guess. Could I have been stuck in there? Would have been weird. What do these switches do? Like, I just grab them because they're there. I'm not really convinced that I need to. No one lets me go out. I don't want to go out. I want to go further in. But they're practically a pro already, right? That's what I was thinking too. Basically know everything about this game at this point. So this feels like not really progress. I guess I want this one. I'm gonna look for another door. That door is not good enough for me. Some switches open doors, some stops traps. Okay. What does this one do? This one opened this door. That's cool. This door is open. This is not at all I want. Then I go to this place. I kill some dude.
Can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep
Kill stuff. Ah. Are these the guys I can one-shot with this thingy? With things in here? This is the last phase of this dude. It feels like I deal a third of his life every time. Yeah. He's gonna drop anything I can actually use.
Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you
Transform a skill gem to be a random transfigured gem of the same color.
raise our gifts. And
Last time I did this, I ruined my legendary gloves.
this is the ending that we all
I need an adult to tell me what I'm supposed to do here. Special keys required. What? Just have more all element, like more resist. Oh, necromancer, that's me. I do necromancer things. Put any blue gem there that I don't use. So we agree I do necromancer right. It would be weird if I didn't.
embrace the serene power that is undead.
Ooh. Oh yeah, what that does. Okay. Rain of blue gem. That is pleasure offering. Huh? Oh. So I guess I want to transform it to a random, right? I want this one. I want +2 quality. What the fuck does +2 quality to a gem even mean? What is that? So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get like the best minion, special minion. I don't understand any of this. Incinerate of expanse. Sounds cool, but I'm not gonna read the wall of text. Modifier, blah blah blah. Wall of text. Is there any of these I should take for any reason? To me, they all seems equally useless, non-minion oriented. Attach for total duration of 6 seconds. Magical brain, which can attach to nearby. It activates power to fall from the sky. Then it's destroyed. So for completing the labyrinth, you get 2 ascendancy points. Then in the ascendancy, you choose there are a total of 4 labyrinths difficulty. So in total, you can get 8. So can I do the labyrinth again and get 2 more points? Is that what I'm hearing? That might be decent. I'm just gonna take this one because it sounds coolest. I'm always planning on selling things to other people if I can. I can do next tier in lab to get more points, but not. Auras from your skills. You and nearby allies have plus 30 elemental resistance. So I might need this just for the survivability. You will need to unlock those tiers through trials. Okay. So it's very consume corpse oriented. Minions have Unholy Might. Unholy Might grants 100% of physical damage converted to chaos damage and 25% chance to apply Withered on it. Hey. Minions gain 40% of max life as extra maximum energy shield. Sounds good. So since I want to stop dying, I think I'm going to go with the Command of Darkness just to get the resistance. Easy. 5% increased effect of non-curse auras from your skills. That's not gonna happen. Oh, and I can open and close it. Energy shield mask. That might be me. Okay. But yeah, I might want to refund this one. Then go here, then this one, and take this. How do I refund? Easy. Easy. Going to town, that's probably a good idea.
Too much clutter.
I just did that, I can carry it. Maximum mana. Bone ring. Ooh. Good. This is curious. What curious is it?
Hello.
Sell ring, sell that, sell this, sell. Sell these things. Any damage support, not that one, that seemed good. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, so. Oh, this one. Minions have. Doesn't see. Minions deal 12% increased damage. Okay. But. There needs to be the strength ring. And if I do that. I'm losing a socket. But that doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter if I unequip this, does it? I think that ring is better.
Bring me back something nice.
I need damage support. Oh. I can do this thing again. Very good ring upgrade, right? Seem quite nice. Spirits. Where was the minion speed? Was up there. Multi-strike support. Yeah. Maybe this is fine. Why do I have this? What was my logic? I don't know. This one I have because it has a lot of blue, I think. Oh well. Not all my decisions are based in logic. At least not. I can't remember all the logic that I used for some of my decisions. Uh, I need to find that Imperial Fields again. I should have gotten the waypoint last time, but okay. I will close a window, then I will go toilet time, and then I will be right back. Oh shit. Found some rare spawn chocolate. You. Let's go. Uh, what is this? I don't know. Such a big fan of that. Like, milk is a relatively new chocolate in Denmark. We haven't had it for a long time, and it's not available in normal stores at all. So I do care a little bit about sustainability and the ethics of a company. Like, I prefer not to buy from Nestle, for example, but I have no idea if milk is doing anything good. At least the rapper is saying they try to sustainably source cocoa, whatever that means. I have no idea what that means, but that makes me feel a little bit better about eating it. I saw something talking about chocolate will become like not extinct, but it will become insanely expensive in like 10 to 20 years because the way cocoa is harvested today is just not sustainable at all. I think it's water requirements and like the cocoa peasants are just paid nothing compared to the vendors and so on. So the whole value chain is just broken. Hopefully someone will fix that. Ain't gonna be me, but I'm up for changing chocolate brands as long as they're good. When they if they use responsibly sourced or whatever they want to call it. But I'm also not gonna eat inferior chocolate. If they make crap chocolate with responsibly sourced cocoa, I'm not gonna buy it. But I might cut back on the bad ones, but that doesn't really support the good ones. So like, should you buy it even though you don't like it? Just because it's made more responsibly? That's also weird, right? Because buying a product is kind of giving them your thumbs up and saying you like it. What's that, YouTube? Nicotine. I think the minion support damage thing is quite nice. Hopefully it's gonna be a good gem. It could also just be one of those gems that I think is good because it does more minion damage. And it ends up you will never use it in a real build. Who knows if I will ever have a real build. Oh yeah. Someone made a comment today on one of my YouTube videos. I think it was on the one called like Path of Exile too easy? Question mark. And he said something like, yeah, trying to say that after doing Ubers and some other kind of runs. I have to look that up. It was funny. I liked it. But I like every time somebody gets angry at me. Maybe not every time, but I do find it quite fun. Yeah. found this funny. Maybe try ruthless after killing Ubers. I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming it's some kind of difficulty. And then Ubers are like difficult bosses, I guess. And my reply was just, will do. Can I do that at level 70 or something? I'm not sure if he's gonna... Yeah, if he's gonna get the troll response, but let's see. Some of these people are funny. I know, I really like the YouTube comments. I have such a good time with how serious people take themselves and how serious they take their games. I have mostly, like most of my videos that are actually getting a decent amount of views are Path of Exile. So they will also be the ones I get most comments on. But they are also the only videos where I've gotten, and we call them negative comments, or people saying I should be better or whatever. Yeah. Correct. Ruthless is a real masochist game mode. Ubers refer to harder versions of endgame bosses. Yeah. I know the Ubers terminology from Diablo 2. You had Uber Diablo and stuff like that, as far as I know. I've never really done an Uber boss. It's never seemed fun to me. Ruthless, yeah. It sounds just funless. If I will ever find... Oh, I'm such an idiot. So I actually found where I was supposed to go. I just completely forgot what I was doing. Okay. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. So I am up there. That's where I mentally currently am. The weird thing about Escape from Tarkov is it kind of gives you Stockholm Syndrome. Like initially you won't find it funny and you will hate a lot about it. And then slowly over time, you won't know why, but you will want to come back to it and you will want to play it again. Then you play it and you will just insta die to some giga chat on a map, or a scav just 360 no scopes you in the face and you die. You're like, fuck this game, and you quit again. And then there's this little thing pulling at you, like kind of wanting you to come back, like making you want to come back and play again. And after a while you get super addicted to it. Like, so I've been playing like the last couple of days after stream, when I've been editing my YouTube videos, I've been going into scav games, and you have a 30-minute cooldown on those. So I've been entering scav games, then getting the loot and running out, and then I've been editing videos, and then when the cooldown is done, I do another scav game.
You getting by?
I stayed up like way too late, way later than I usually do, just to do that, just because I was having so much fun. And it doesn't progress my missions, it doesn't progress anything. But I just have such a good time going into a map, taking a lot of loot and running out again. That's what I think is fun. So it's perfect for me to have that game mode. And to a lot of and I even killed a player, and I don't even have that filmed. I was so sad about that. I had such a content brain. Then I just ran into this PMC in a small room with some kind of a semi-automatic rifle, so single shot. Small room, and he was standing in there with a sniper, and he panic shot and didn't hit me, and I didn't expect I never expect to kill anybody essentially. So I was also like, what the fuck is going on here? Then I just sprayed everywhere, and then I just destroyed him and took all his loot and had a great time. It was much fun, very fun. I liked it. And it's those kind of moments that makes you want to come back. And as my aim gets better and I have more gear and I have more money, like I'm starting to be I'm starting to be relatively rich. Targo, like I'm not worrying about money anymore, and I could really sell a lot of stuff. And the only reason I don't have more money is because I'm waiting for the auction house, where I need to get 3 more levels. But I don't get levels when I play as scavs. So I need to play as the PMC, which is like playable character. Scavs is more like mostly it's AIs, right? But you can also play as them. So it's kind of weird. It's an interesting system. Holy shit. So yeah, I'm really kind of cock-blocking myself as long as I don't play on my PMC character. But I just find it so fun just to play. Oh, I need to. Just find it so fun just to play scavs, run and get a lot of loot, and then chill out for like 30 minutes, and then do it again. I had some crazy runs. Like I found some of the best loot in the game. My scav runs. I don't have it filmed. It's such a waste. That would have been good content, but oh well. Everything can be content, I guess. That's also something I need to come to terms with. Sometimes you just need to do things because it's fun and not because you're gonna make content out of it. It's really interesting how fast you get like content brain. At least how fast I do. But I think that's also just because if I do anything in life, I do it all in. Like there's no middle ground. I don't want to do anything half-ass. If I only do something half-ass, then it's because I'm being forced to it, or because I really need, like somebody is forcing me to school work or whatever. And I never cared about that. But anything that I really want to do, I will go full ass.
Right.
If I don't want to go full ass, then it's not worth doing. I would rather just not do it.
Don't do anything I would.
You don't feel like committing a lot of time to something or like trying to do your best, then why even try? And the weird thing is at the same time, I kind of disagree with that statement to a big degree. Because a lot of time putting in like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever percent effort is better than putting in no effort. And I have finished a lot more things by putting in 80% effort than 100%. I think the chance of burning out and becoming stressed and depressed and so on is much higher if you require yourself to perform at 100% efficiency all the time, rather than just accepting that, hey, today I'm just giving 50%. And 50% for a couple of hours almost gives you the same output as 100% in the same time. I think oh geez, the output being at 100% efficiency doesn't really change the output that much. It just increases the stress level a lot more, make it less likely that you can keep going for a long period of time. Like it's really good for sprints, but it's not good for marathons. Most achievements in life are marathons, not sprints.
much clutter.
Hello.
Hello. Look up now. I don't understand this stuff. It must be for another class that I don't care about.
Don't do anything I...
Oh. Do you need help, honey? I think he's doing something. Heard my wife moving some stuff around, and it didn't sound like it was going smooth. It's a polite way of saying that, I think. Yeah, exactly. Like when you hear something clunks from your partner, you better hurry to help fast. Yeah. To be fair, she wouldn't have complained or anything if I hadn't helped, but it took 1 minute, and then everything was better, and she didn't hurt herself or anything. I really prefer that. It's all good. But yeah, we're renovating the apartment, so we're moving her out of her. Then I will tear down the wallpaper, and I will plaster the wall and paint and so on. And hopefully I can get started on that tomorrow. And the plan is to hopefully have everything renovated. Like we already did the living room. We're not doing anything with the kitchen just because it's super expensive, and we are not gonna get a good return on our investment there. So we have a small hallway and then 3 rooms remaining. And then the plan is actually to try and rent this place out. Then to go live with some friends and family for a while. Until we build up enough capital for our next apartment, and then go live there, renovate it, and then rent it out again, and rinse and repeat. Gonna be some interesting time, but hopefully it's gonna be worth it in the end.
Too much clutter.
Too better. I'm also curious, am I going to town and selling too often? Like, is this just a waste of time? Should I not be picking up all this loot, or Or is this just part of the game? I really don't know. So many rare spawns here. I kill all the guys over here. Like that. I always thought that real estate was like a relatively conservative and slow investment. But now that I'm reading up on it more, it's way more aggressive, like growth-wise, than I thought it was. And I always thought like, yeah, then you get some money but you have to sell the real estate to realize your gain. So until then, you just like you pay off the bricks, which is good in itself. You are going way too much into town from pure efficiency perspective. Thank you, Fintus. That's what I thought. And most of the items I'm selling is not really good or anything. Back to real estate. I really thought with real estate is a conservative, like slow build of assets and value, but what I came to understand is that it's a super lucrative investment actually, and it's very tax-free oriented. So what usually happens with a lot of investments and businesses and so on, right, is that you sell a product, you pay taxes and probably VAT off it, depending on where you live. And of course, you can offset that with losses to some extent or like expenses. And with real estate, you never really paid it, or you can avoid paying the tax part for a very, very long time. Sure, you will be taxed on the rent that people are paying you. That will be taxable. And that's what it is. You cannot do a lot about that. But since a lot of the value will be gained in the in the building, the way you realize that gain is that you just take mortgages in the building, and you never you try to avoid selling the building. So, and you're not taxed off your debt. A lot of times it's actually a tax benefit having some debt. Just interest rates are counted as expenses, and you can deduct that on your taxes. So now you have this investment, which is super safe, but a lot of the gains are also tax-free. So now you can use that tax-free money and buy even more buildings and get more tax-free earnings. It's quite insane. I'm really looking forward to get further into it. I have a small rental company where we used to have 3 houses, but when I started scaling up my IT business, it was taking up too much time, so we sold 2 of the houses, and the only house we have remaining now is a house where my mom lives. But that has also been a very good business by itself. I just want to get back into it now that I'm more stable and I have a 9-to-5 job, so to speak. And I don't need to put in a lot of hours. Now I'm just an employee. And I just need to work the 37 hours that a Danish work week is. Then I can do whatever I want beyond that. I was editing this stream from like 2 days ago or something, and it was my Korean story themed stream. And listening to it, I'm like, am I talking too much about Koreans? So I'm not going there. But I just really like Korea, and I think Koreans are funny. I go the wrong way. I think I really keep forgetting what I'm doing. Hey Joseph, I'm good, how are you? Thank you for tuning in again. I was afraid you wouldn't make it before I went offline. I just didn't I start out here? What's going on? So I was in here and then I ran out. Okay, just because I wasn't thinking. Then I found a waypoint, I think. So let's just say it was all in all well paid off. Huh. Headed to church. What time does church start? So it's always so interesting to hear when people are going to churches because it varies so much from country to country and like religion to religion, I guess. I'm used to churches being in the morning, Sunday mornings, which I guess it is for you, Joseph. But a lot of the sermons in Korea, for example, is like during the evening hours, like from 22 to midnight and stuff like that, and I think that's crazy. Like, who wants to be up that late? Oops. Grab those. No idea what that is. Searching eye jewel. I don't know about that. So compared to I've been playing this for 2 hours now, I don't feel like I've managed to do a lot. No. Necromancer Silks. That's gonna be better than that, obviously. Days I ever say I was 3:30 a.m. That's quite late. What kind of sermon was that? It seems crazy. Is that Easter or something? I'm not really that far into religious law, to be honest. But a lot of my wife's family a lot of my wife's family is super religious. I believe it's Catholic. We did do the labyrinth, which took time, but it's progress in its own way. You're right about that. That is like my biggest claim to fame today, is that I finished the labyrinth, like stage 1. or whatever it's called. Then I'm gonna find the sun orb somehow. Must be in this temple. I need to do that before I log off. Have a good day, Joseph. When I got married in Korea, it was in the Catholic Church, and before the marriage, like we had to sit down with the priest and with the priest, and we had to sign some documents like, yes, we understand the purpose of marriage is to get kids, and we understand the purpose of marriage is this and that and so on. And I've been very clear with my wife from the beginning, like I have no interest in having kids. That's just not a life I want, and I don't ever see that change. And that was a problem. Then we shouldn't continue. Luckily, there wasn't a problem, but it was just funny seeing these documents and like, yeah, you agree to have kids and you agree to this and that, and I'm like, this is everything. Like this goes against everything I want to do with my life, but I also know this document means nothing, so I'm gonna sign it anyway. It's not like they're gonna come after me and blame me for not having kids. It's just a weird bureaucratic or like random thing. I just break. Okay, good. Take it out. Not bad. It's also not as good as the one I have. And seeing like the Korean churches, let me see. At night. I'm really going a lot into Korea. I will stop that at some point. Yeah, I love this. So fascinated with Korea. I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to bear with me. Now you're on record telling you don't intend to fulfill that contract. See you in court. Oh shit! Fuck. So what churches do in Korea is they have these crosses up, but they're always red. So you see these like red crosses everywhere in the town, and to me it just looks so demonic. Like it looks so dystopian, and this doesn't look like a place of healing and prayer. This looks like where you go to sacrifice your firstborn kid to worship the devil, and they're everywhere. That's just how it is. It's so crazy to me. And of course it's just a culture thing, right? Because they're used to this. That's just how it looks for them. But to me, I feel like I need to bring a baby, like a virgin sacrifice, otherwise I'm not gonna be let in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I just think it looks crazy. One way to make it look more demonic is turn it upside down. Yeah. And I think that's the only way to make it look more demonic. And I also got bamboozled. Not bamboozled is the wrong term to use, but I also got a little bit flabbergasted when we went to Korean Buddhist temples. Korean Buddhist, they're really cool. I really like them. They look amazing. Let me see if I can find some. it's easy to find pictures, but I'm trying to find a very specific part of it because they have some symbolism that we think of a little bit different in the West. Here we go. So they have some symbolism that I at least open like this. They have something that I associate with other things at least. And I know this is way older and this is way more historical correct. And it was actually the bad German guys who stole it from here. But just seeing this on a bunch of buildings everywhere, because I'm only used to seeing this symbol when I'm watching World War II movies or similar. To see it everywhere in real life, that was just, it wasn't offensive or anything, it was just not even surprising because I kind of knew it was happening, but it was like, oh, I'm not used to that. And at the same time, I really think it's nice to kind of overwrite the bad history we have of that image in the West with something more positive. And Buddhism, at least in my opinion, is a very positive religion. At least they try to be. So I think if we could just get used to this symbol being, I think it's this sun symbol or something. I am not quite sure exactly what it is. But if we could just get used to it being a temple symbol from the east instead of the bad German guy, then I think he would have a lot less power. And his crazy neo-Nazis would have a lot less power as well. Because there's power in symbolism, there's power in names. So by kind of being afraid of saying a name or being afraid of using a symbol because of its connotations, you're just giving that bad energy more power. Like, imagine if that was the symbol of World of Warcraft, nobody would know what Nazism was anymore. People would just know World of Warcraft. People would be so confused when they were watching World War II movies and were like, they already had World of Warcraft back then? Like, what is that like the lead developer up there yelling at everybody? I don't understand. Why do they have tanks? It's a fantasy game. Jesus Christ, he slapped me. Oh, let's get out of that. Wood splitter. The splitter of woods. I know. How much space do you take up? You take up take the sun and moon or harbor thing. That's the next level.
What's up?
That's that. There were such good movies, like the scary movies, the first ones. I want to see what this bad boy does before I sell it. Okay, complete trash.
Good luck to you.
And this stuff, it just stays in my inventory, right? Like, that's just where it is and taking up space forever until I finish the thing. Nice. What? what class is down here? Like this is witch, right? So who starts down here who also needs pet and physical damage? Like a druid or something? Go there. Ooh. Let's call it for today, guys. I think I'm gonna chill out with some scab runs or something. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Until next time. Boy, Templar. Do Templar have pets? Now I need to look over that. Okay, so now you opened a rabbit hole, Vintus. Now we need to know this. Oh my god, there's no... The Shockwave Totem Hero Fanji. Sounds crazy. Okay. Some kind of PoE Templar minion build. Oh. Okay. The Phantom Wiki is not updated anymore, by the way. They just pay to appear on top of the Google searches. Fair enough. Seems very smart. World of Agony. That's confusing. Like the totem playstyle, then Templar is the best class for it. At least for spell totems. Just want to see. What is this? Is this a golem? So he has specters, he has zombies, and a shit ton of Jesus Christ, on here. What of this? What the? Like they have more pets than I do. I feel cheated now. Okay, guys. Thank you for today. Have a great day. Until next time. Bye.